So this is a bit of a strange one, I guess, but the marijuana junkie neighbors who were the meth heads, you know, the guys smoking methamphetamine and stealing scrap metal from the other neighbor's yard, they have their dog. It's a pretty big pit bull. It's like 140 pounds, just unattended, no leash, no human supervision, sitting out in the yard. No containment of any kind. And to me, that's a symptom of marijuana use. This is really not a complicated thing. If you can't keep your dog contained, you shouldn't have it. If you can't control your dog, you shouldn't own it. There was a 7-year-old girl who was murdered by a pit bull in Louisiana, and the owner said, "Oh, I just let him run around all the time, unsupervised. Who cares, right?" But, I mean, that's pretty normal. I've contacted animal control, and they said after 4 times they're going to charge him $100 every time. And the dog's on their property right now, so I think technically there's no violation, but this is why it always runs around. They just leave it outside and forget about it, because they're junkies. They're stoners. That house also has a black guy living with white people, so in reading Darwin's Cathedral, you learn that in-group preferences and in-group morality and out-group hostility isn't just from religion, but also from race. It's tribalism. Race and religion are 2 of the most common forms of tribalism. And often race trumps religion many times. Unless it's Judaism, in which case it's both, right? But on top of that, because that tells you that marijuana causes cognitive handicaps so that they're more open to race mixing and, you know, cultural integration, ethnic integration, because those are the same things. I just learned how genetic evolution and cultural evolution are separate, but are, you know, integrated, basically. They happen together. As genetics evolve, culture evolves. So there's that. But another aspect is those towels. Those towels that have been sitting on his porch rail, or their porch rail, right? There's 4 people there, a baby, the white marijuana junkie, the wife marijuana junkie, and the black guy. And God knows who else with the drug dealing and drug using that they do. But those towels have been sitting on that porch rail for over, I think, at least a week, but possibly 2 weeks. And I assume that's also marijuana handicapping cognitive functions. And the insane thing is nobody's doing anything about this, right? I watch, you know, shows like the Jetsons and movies from the 80s about the future. And the theory is, after thousands of years of human evolution, shit like this wouldn't happen, right? Like, these problems would be eliminated a long time ago. Fuck no. This is the most buck-toothiest, fucking Hickville redneckiest, missing teeth, marijuana meth junkie retardation that public education was supposed to eliminate in the 1800s. Oh yeah, and just to show an example of how this hack is working, right? When I go to click on this, you see that? You see that little edge of the video? Look at the left corner there, right? Now I gotta go back, go over here. Boom, you see that move like that? Yeah, the same thing happens, like say I go to BitChute here, right? Yeah, see, slow loading. It's not even loading, yeah. But if I, what the fuck? Jesus Christ. But if I go to one of my videos, for example, hey, finally published. Right, you see that? You see that edge right there? Which, by the looks of it, is this edge of the screen. Sorry. I only have one hand, but by the looks of it, is this edge of the screen over here carrying over there. You see that moving like that? You see how it moves? That's the hack. So it's almost like the video is not laying onto the background somehow. Like there's some sort of interference with the file attaching to the site, maybe? I have no idea, but that means, and I'm doing, the virus scans, but it's detecting nothing, so I don't know. I'm just glad they didn't fuck with me so bad as they have before, that I've actually lost entire electronic devices and nobody gave a shit, which really sucked when I was in school online.